What's up guys, it's your boy GFT here, back to again with another video. In today's video I'm wait a minute.
Hello and welcome, my name is NISMO and today, well, I've got something a bit different. Today is what I do not and like about this hobby. And if you haven't already, please do try and contact HEWITTZ for Hope for his campaign to donate DIECAST to the Seattle Children's Hospital. Let's make kids for kids again, and you can contact him on Instagram and Gmail. Just DM him on Instagram and you'll get all the info you need. Anything we can to make these kids feel better again. Just spread the word. Whatever you can do. Just thank you for helping Mark to help these kids, and thank you for over 150 subscribers. I am over a quarter of the way to my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so thank you extremely to everyone who has subscribed. So, as I mentioned with this Porsche, there's something it annoys me about it, and it isn't the Porsche. It's actually, if you take a look at the rear wing, on most cars with a sticky out rear wing, let's see if I can get it focused up, the paint doesn't stick to it properly, so you end up with this horrible finish. And it really does spoil it for the rest of the car, because the car is beautiful. That's perfect, decals are perfect. Even on this mainline C8 Corvette, it's exactly the same. Pretty much everything with the painted rear wing has that horrible finish, and it always happens on yellow cars. Always. You always end up with finished spots that aren't quite finished. So it's a massive shame for such a beautiful casting such as these two. You can take a look at any Nissan Skyline, anything like that. It's a big shame. Hopefully they step up their game, but if they don't, I'm going to keep on collecting them because I do think they are beautiful casting. Obviously designed by Rio Sada. It's just perfect, absolute perfection on that thing. It's just a little bugbear that I get with them. It doesn't really bother me too much. It just kind of, in the pictures, some pictures get spoiled by that look. But overall, it's a thumbs up for me. Keep on going with them. They aren't too bad. They just slightly. So, country exclusives. They quite annoy me a lot, actually. When I'm talking about these exclusives in these ZMAX are beautiful, and you've got to keep them exclusive to for one reason or another, and to keep them special. But things like these IDs, to keep them limited to America and countries like that is absurd to me. Why can't countries like England have them, and especially things like these Aston Martins? With a finger out the way, especially things like that, which are practically made for us in England. Why we can't have them just absolutely bewilders me. To keep a premium in one country, it's crazy. As a company, wouldn't it make more sense to share stuff out and get more things around the world? To me, that would make more sense, but who knows. All I do hope is that our situation improves somewhat, so more countries can have these amazing castings, and that we don't have to rely on people who sell them at triple the price, or people who give them away, or it's just absurd to me. Hopefully it fixes itself out, or hopefully England can at least get one exclusive. I'd be happy about that. It would be amazing. Every country to have their own exclusive would be just crazy, but sadly it wouldn't be happening anytime soon. But hopefully it's fixed. These ID cars especially, because I've been looking at this R35 and it's amazing. It's an amazing casting, and I absolutely love this fact that you can open the box and just take a look at it. Because yeah, the ZMAX are amazing. Who doesn't love a ZMAX? Bare metal, just absolutely absurd. Just that's a slight thing that annoys me. It's not really a big thing, it's just something that annoys me slightly. If anything, bugs me. Just please people at HEWITTZ, please, Mattel, fix this. We want premiums here, we want them really badly, we want IDs. Please, I beg. Errors and quality control, it will always be a problem. For $1 or £1 car, it's always going to happen. The quality control isn't the best, but on the face of it, these two look quite good. Especially the GTR, which really does look good. The paint is perfect, chrome is perfect. Wait a minute. You might not be able to catch it on camera, but that headlight is 4 plates, and it's actually not very... well, it's not as common as it should be. On a recent group post on the Honest Diecast Facebook group, I saw a Ford GT40 Mark V, I believe, with the headlight completely fallen out, which was just ridiculous. Everything else in this car is perfect. Rear placement is perfect, which these castings really do fall for. Everything else is, well, fine. There's nothing wrong with it except that headlight. It is really quite a big shame. Contrary, this Prelude looks, well, pretty darn perfect. Take it out the package and, well, my first issue is if when it hits the light, that front tampo on that bonnet is really bad. It's my only one I've got, and it is a really big shame because I really do love this casting. I'd really like to collect every single one, including the dollar exclusive, so hopefully I can get one of them soon. The thin paint is just absurd to me. There's another example. Actually, the paint on that is actually leaked off of the bonnet, so it's just crazy. Rear is fine, side is fine, got a few marks. See quality control again there, and in the front and there again, and it's just an overall job on that bonnet is just quite bad. It's still nice. I still really like the casting. I would not refuse it in a heartbeat. I love this thing. It's just me being overly picky. I think it should be a lot better if you look at things like this, which just, yeah, I think this should be a lot better for the money and for everything we pay for them. I think it should be a lot better. Quality control should at least catch something like this, which is incredibly obvious to eye. Just crazy. Now, errors in quality control we've looked at so far have been pretty tame. The GTR falling out or headlight falling out is pretty okay, but, well, that's, well, it's going to happen. Things like this, well, that's obvious. When a car's completely tipped around its package, well, that's just completely ridiculous. And it's sealed, I bought it like this. How can you not spot factory? It really goes beyond me. There's so many of them on screen now. There's just so many, absolutely crazy amount of them. Just, I find it incredible to believe that they wouldn't have seen this. Just, stealing and scalping is wrong. Everyone knows that in the hobby and everyone knows it in everyday life. Why should you take something from a shop that isn't yours and you haven't rightfully paid for it? On the screen now is a few images that I've selected from Google and other sources that really show the true extent of what we're dealing with here, and it truly is ridiculous. I mean, there's just so many that I could have done more. I've seen it firsthand, people taking things, buying them from shops, sealing them back up and putting mainline cars back in there. It's crazy. Putting not even Hot Wheels in the packaging. Castings breaking because they've been opened, people trying to steal them, I mean, blisters being broken. It's crazy, and I think it's ridiculous, and I think everyone will agree with me, and I think everyone would agree with me when I say that shops need to take more action, and it's just an absolute joke, really. Shops shouldn't have to do that, and there's an image coming up soon where you'll see they've literally have to shut a whole aisle just to keep them from being stolen. And there's a Datsun 240Z that is triple the amount it should be sold for, a bunch of supers. It's crazy. Drifter D made a very good video, it's on screen now, and, well, it's great, worth the watch, and if you do want to see how he dealt with it, it's very good. And, well, what could I be doing in this hobby without these guys on the screen? And there is more. These are my diecast buddies, my diecast homies. HEWITTZ is on there, a bunch of people on there, and I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. This is what I love about the hobby, and it's everyone sticks together in their own little groups, whether it be scalpers or a bunch of genuine nice people. We are all together and we're all united, so just thank you guys.